Hey all, welcome to Top 5, and today's episode is about Overwatch. We're going over our top 5 favorite Overwatch characters. We're going to break it down by role too, to make it even a little bit more challenging. And with me today is Joe.
What up, Stutz?
And Squeaks.
Squeaks!
And I am Frank, of course. On top of it, real quick, we have a new Squeaks shirt. I just tweeted it out, Facebooked it out. I think that's a verb, Facebooking something. And I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Had an artist make a drawing and everything.
Looks like pudding emoji.
Okay. You need to back away from the mic a little bit.
Pudding emoji? Looks like poop.
Alright, and...
Okay, I can't cuss on this podcast.
Did you guys catch the Aquaman trailer, the brand new one, the extended trailer?
We did not. Not see it, but I saw the costume.
The costume looks real good. They're going full comic book on that costume.
That's pretty cool. I liked it. It looks good.
A lot of colors. A lot of it reminded me, when you're watching the trailer, and we'll catch it after this, a lot of it reminded me of, like, The Mummy, but the good one with Brandon Fraser. You know, where it's kind of, or like Indiana Jones.
Just the first one, then?
Yeah, basically. No, Scorpion King, duh. No,
oh man, I watched the third one just recently because I bought the like a Blu-ray combo pack. Oh my god, I can't believe how bad those were.
Yeah,
I just thought they were good, but no.
Well, as a kid, it was our Indiana Jones, but cool, they just don't hold up as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it reminded me of that because there was like this whole excavation thing they were doing, and it was just really bright and really colorful, so it's really cool. There's this whole fight scene where they're like running around this old school town. It's just all colors. It's really cool. So I'm excited to see, DC try to not just tone everything down.
Yes.
So any other news you want to get out there before we get started?
The Sherlock Holmes movie trailer. Have you seen that?
Oh, I haven't even posted it because I got in trouble for posting the picture.
Oh, I have. It's on our Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's fine, yeah. Just Columbia, I think it was, got a hold of me like, oh, you guys are breaching contract or whatever. I'm like, dude, it's just a picture, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so check out that trailer. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the two together again.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Joe's going to be our judge this time. All right, Joe, because you don't play much Overwatch. Have you ever played Overwatch?
Yes, they had a free weekend. I played half of a
match.
match.
In the beta.
Played half of a match, and I was just like, I'm cool.
Yeah. That's a bad sign when
takes skill.
I only play during a free weekend. Yeah.
That was the only time I would play it.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. And we'll go over what do you bring to the table? Squeaks.
For
your
what class?
Oh, well, just talk about your favorite tank, your favorite, real quick. Just bring them up.
Oh, man. Okay, so my favorite DPS, use them all the time, that's my main, is McCree. Pew pew! Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
If I did more damage, I use Junkrat.
You have it all on your phone right now, so just...
Well, no, yeah, I do, I guess. But I like to go off my mind.
Okay. Okay.
Tank, Winston, I use all the time. So that's 3.
It's the monkey, right?
Yeah.
Healer, I don't really play a lot of healing, but if I did have to pick one that I use, Mercy, and then I'll go with the second tank I like a lot is, I'll go Diva.
Diva? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got Mercy as your support. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go my favorite tank. It's hard because I like Diva a lot, but I'm better with Roadhog.
It's understandable.
So I'm going Roadhog. My damage doers. Now, we're going off of the current roles because the old rules, things were a little bit different.
Yes.
But, so my current role, favorite damage doers, Bastion, Tracer, then Doomfist. Okay? And then favorite support, I'm going Moira. Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's the Disc Priest. That's good stuff. Moira. Moira.
Oh, I had it right.
Nice guessing, Joe. You're so good at this.
Passed with the
spelling bee.
3rd grade reading level.
Oh, yeah.
No big deal.
All right, so got the timers. We're ready to go. Let's go, Squeaks.
What are we doing, DPS?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're going to go do our damage first.
All right, damage. I am going with, obviously, McCree, my favorite.
Yeah.
He's like a sniper, but for a revolver. Okay, so it's still, when you're looking down the sights, you just got that little dot, so that's the way I call it. He's pretty much a sniper, but he's using a handgun. You have to be really precise with it. He's hard to play, but that's when, you just have people with skill that, spend time with them.
So you have a hard time playing.
Yeah.
He's focused a lot on stuns. He has a stun where he just throws us like a flashbang. Stuns a character, you try to shoot him in the head, do whatever you can, just little tips and tricks.
Sounds a little dark.
It is, but he's a cowboy. You might have seen him.
Oh, he's a cowboy.
He's in Red Dead Revolver.
I literally have an action figure of him right now too. I can show you.
Red Dead Redemption. He's probably in Call of Ross. He's a cowboy. He's
Is he in Red Dead Redemption?
No, but he probably is somewhere in that world. You know.
Yeah.
Real question is he in the third Back to the Future?
He is. He's like in the background to the left.
Yeah. It's actually so he has a robot hand. He has a robot hand, but he probably got cut off in that movie. So that's why.
Oh, so he's Cowboys and Aliens.
He probably is too.
Oh, dang, he probably is.
Have you watched that movie? It's not bad.
Bits and pieces.
It's actually
It was on, like,
it's
HBO
not bad.
once.
It's like a good whatever waste your time kind of movie.
It was on HBO after dark.
Yeah, oof.
That's a different one.
Oh snap!
And I was like, I'm watching this, boys.
Yeah, Lost Boys, also good movie.
Never seen it.
So we're going with mine, and starting the timer over here. I'm turning away from the mic. That's not great. Okay, number 1 is my boy Bastion. All right, so think Wall-E with a Gatling gun, with a minigun. Okay, that's basically it. And he's got a little pet bird that's cool. And so he was part of like the bad guys in the old story. Yada yada yada. He's a good guy now, and he his play style is you're running around and you have like a machine gun on your arm. It's just not very strong, and you're supposed to be handling choke points and defending areas. It used to be a different role, but so you kind of like find a spot that you convert over to a big actual like rotating minigun, Gatling gun, and then you could just like just mow people down and they turn corners. You could blockade a good like section like a hallway or something like that, and then you really control the map that way. So a good Bastion in the right spots can change how the other team plays completely. They might have to bring up another tank or something like that to kind of counter that. He also eats through a lot of shields too, because a lot of shields just have like and he does so much damage in one spot. It's really
This
nice.
guy's a damage?
He's a damage now.
Sounds like a support.
They had a defense class, but then they just recently changed it all to where it's just tank, damage, and support.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of those characters would be like a defense.
Because they used to have a class that basically was specialized in controlling choke points or defending a capture point or something like that, and they'd now just put that into damage. So he was that. Now he's damage.
Yeah, but
so
people that
didn't do damage before. Basically,
he did.
He was damage, but he's more of a defending type.
Yeah,
I'm gonna defend this area from
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. You got a timer, man. Start asking your questions.
All right, tell me more on this cowboy.
Yes. Well, let me tell you what he.
Yes.
Something more about him, or what do you need?
Yeah, just tell me more. Give me more of his
He's,
abilities. What's his special?
Okay.
They have specials, right?
Yeah.
Besides the stun, he has a roll. The roll automatically will reload your gun if you use it right.
Specials, right?
So, now his ult though is something called High Noon. Okay, I gotta say it with a little cowboy.
It is pretty awesome.
I played that game.
Now I played. If you do High Noon right, it's cool. Basically, what it does is puts him in like a state where he sees everyone in his view, and it puts a little target on each one. And if you wait long enough, it's pretty much a one-hit shot. So if you have you have 6 in your handgun, you're 6 in your revolver. If you get all the people on the team, you could kill them all at one time. And the most I've done, usually I could go up like in a map, go behind the whole team, and then I'll pop the High Noon, and then just wait. They don't know where I'm at because I'm out right behind them, and I've killed 5 people at once with that.
Can you move when you're using high noon?
Slowly, but I mean
It
the
slows down time.
targets. Yeah, the targets. They don't take forever to do it. That's kind of the. I mean, I feel like every ult has a disadvantage. Whatever.
All right.
So if somebody could destroy your High Noon.
Enough hearing about the old cowboy. Okay, I'll give you this. He's awesome.
Light up.
I'll give you this. He's awesome. And High Noon is amazing.
Yes.
It feels good when you get it. It feels awesome. Problem is it tells everybody, and it's really cool because it's like.
It does tell everyone. You're right.
So
but if
there's
they
a
can't find you, they don't know where you're at. That's why I take advantage of it.
So you're like, oh, High Noon just came out. Everybody go hide in the building real quick. There's a ton of buildings on every map.
But they can't from me.
He's done. Okay, we can come back out now, everybody. Here comes the 6 shots he reloads. We kill him before it's an issue. His little like popping off, missing at me, the little things that do hit me, I can repair through with Bastion. And then I just pop into sentry mode. Bastion turns the corner, and I'm in sentry mode. The dude's not making it back out. It's just not going to happen. His little stun's cute, not effective. You have to lock him down.
You must not play a lot of Overwatch. Is what I'm getting out of this.
What I'm getting at is I've seen Bastions go down all the time. Not Bastion. McCree go down all the time to Bastions. It's just he's a soft champ. He's a bit of a rogue where he's dodging and moving and he's going pretty fast. But he's just a soft champ compared to Bastion. He relies on his tank a lot to be able to fill up his bar.
No, I don't. I disagree.
Okay.
Now, I just think so. Like I said, he's kind of a sniper. Okay, but you don't have to be so far back like a sniper. Okay, so if I just sit back while everyone's kind of fighting,
the advantage of a sniper.
I'm popping the headshots. So I don't need anyone. I just play in the background and then do all the damage from afar.
So if you're playing in the background and there's no one else around that you don't need, then
my
how are you
one
staying in the
bullet
background?
will do as much as your sentry gun. If I do a headshot with my one bullet, will do as much damage as it take to unload like 100 bullets.
But I can spray and pray and do more damage than you can.
That's fine.
Yours is so.
So you're saying you don't need any skill at all? I can just like.
Well, no, I am admitting that Bastion's an easier character to play.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. But your one bullet, if it misses, then you're doing zero
What's
damage.
the reload time?
Yeah.
Or how long can you click again?
You have 6 shots.
Yeah,
before you reload,
it's
and you can spam all 6 shots real quick too. You can. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you gotta be really, on top of your
Now
shit.
I think his ultimate's weak too. He turns into a tank easily.
Yeah, I didn't even get to that
easily.
yet. Yeah,
I'm gonna demolish it right now. Easily can be
Okay.
stunned with my stun, and then everybody just targets him, and it's over.
So the Bastion's big focal point is the fact that he can like be a choke point. He can be a defender, but a lot of the game is like capturing and recapturing and defending. And that's where his ultimate comes in. He turns into a tank and he can clear out the entire thing. It's amazing. There's countless times where I've done that. Where you just like you come in at the right spot, you jump in as a tank, just boom, 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 take out the Roadhog and a couple of people around him, and you're good. You can clear that yourself as long as you're not instantly targeted, which does happen sometimes. But then then you're awesome. I mean, so it's a nice burst of damage from something that's normally defending.
Okay.
So yeah.
Last question. Who's used in the Korean Overwatch League?
Oh god,
Hanzo.
Hanzo.
So neither of these guys are in there?
Like, whatchamacallit?
Well, I mean, out
Winston.
of your two, are your two used?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care about them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're
I'm trying to see who's OP.
that's not how Overwatch works though. Overwatch is a little more balanced in that sense because everybody gets their day in the sun. It depends on your comp and everything like that. It's not like League where like a certain tune will just not be touched for a while. So everybody has a chance, and so it just depends on the fight. I think his character is more universal in that it can play a lot more often, and mine is much more situational. It fixes a problem that you have.
Gotcha. Fair enough. All right, number 1, boys. Going with the cowboy.
That's right.
Oh my god!
Just sounds a little
Just
more
makes more
fun.
sense. He did save a bunch of bandits from a train.
Yeah, I don't
also.
care about
I mean,
bandits.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's called a stereotype. Nobody cares
I
about
don't
it.
care about these North Korean teams, but you're asking these questions.
God. I'm just trying to see who's good. All right.
Well, you just made the wrong choice, so let's go ahead and keep going.
All right, number 2, boys. Feed me.
Are we doing DPS still?
Yeah, let's go over our
Okay.
3 damage doers and then.
I'm gonna add this because I think I only
Are
called
you
out
going for
two.
we going for like a Warcraft dungeon here? What is this? 3 damage, a tank, and a
Yes,
heal?
we are.
We got our hunter. Yeah.
So
All right, so I need melee, I'm guessing. Give me a warrior or
I
something.
got a melee coming next.
I'm adding this because I had only called out 2 DPS,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna just throw out Symmetra, the girl that lays out the turns.
Okay.
I love her. So she
that
used
who we're
to
on
be
right now?
What?
Is that your pick?
Yes.
Okay, right.
She used to be a defense character, which I used a lot in the mask. Of what she does, one of her main things is lays out these little mini laser turrets. I haven't played her in a while, so I don't know if they changed that. I know they changed a lot of her moves, but I think when I was playing, you could lay up to 6 mini turrets. So what you do is just kind of pick a corner. I even sometimes put it on the payload
She's
itself.
such a troll champ.
Yeah, she is.
Standard.
But these turns, like if you don't start paying attention to them, then you can have 3 of them on you at one time. It's just laser turns. She is a support with the defense. Also, she throws out shields, but she also throws out a teleport, like a teleport portal thing from one end to another. Now they used to be different, but now it's just like 2 teleports. You go one side and you go hop on the other side of the map if you want, or if it's available. Her alt now changed just recently, and I haven't used it yet. But what it is basically puts like a whole shield across the whole map now. So it's like goes through walls and everything. It's just a shield you have to walk through to do damage. It's like a big hexagon looking, I don't know, big ass wall basically. But she has a laser gun. It used to follow you, the person that you're trying to attack, but now it's just a straight beam, which is fine. You just get behind someone and start lasering people. But her big thing is she does so much damage without doing the damage because she places all these turns, little traps everywhere.
So is she like a female Bastion?
I don't know. She puts. I guess. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Not really. He turns into the turret, but I'm more mobile.
Gotcha.
So I put the turrets anywhere, and then I can start running around to my own damage also.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to debate against you. Okay. I forgot your timer because that was about 4 minutes. I'm just saying.
What do you got there?
All right, I'm bringing in Doomfist.
That guy.
He was supposed to be played by Terry Crews, but there's a situation there. Just
Oh, I forgot about that.
Terry Crews isn't even a gamer.
Yeah, we'll go over that again. Anyway, so he's pretty amazing. He's the most League of Legends champ in the game. Just gonna throw that out there. Such a League fan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Doomfist. All right, I'm getting a maybe like an Urgot feel vibe.
Okay, so he's a little bit of everything. He's almost like a Jarvan kind of the where his mobility.
He's not. He's horrible.
So anyway, so he has a couple abilities. His passive is one of my favorite passes in the game. As he generates damage, he builds a shield up, so he kind of constantly like the more you do, the more you can protect yourself. I always love when that mechanic comes in. It's like a leech in World of Warcraft. He has his big thing. He has like a metal fist, like a gauntlet. Think Thanos' gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet, right? Yeah, no snapping though. And then he has like little shots that come off the top of it, so he's able to shoot it at short range.
He's kind of like an Iron Man.
A little bit more mechanical, but yeah, kind of like that. And then he's able to slam down on it. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that for a sec. He could slam down on the ground, bring people in towards him. He's able to uppercut and knock people up in the air. So he's got a lot of like damage / CC abilities. I kind of like that. He's a bruiser if you think about that in League of Legends terms. His ultimate is he jumps into there and he like picks a target and then comes down and just wrecks face because he like comes down and he's like boom uppercut over here and then rocket punch and then he's awesome. He's got like a lot of chaining abilities. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Doomfist.
Gotcha. Right.
Think Terry Crews in League of Legends.
That didn't get the job.
Okay, so what's his ultimate? Did you say what his ultimate?
Yeah, he goes up into the air and then he picks a spot and it's like big enough to hit like a group of people. So you could be like around the corner and then like boom, you actually like you kind of like go up a little bit, kind of pick where you want to land, and then you land somewhere and you come smashing in and then you just like boom, 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 undercut people. My visuals is what's selling it, and people aren't hearing that, but I'm like throwing fists in the air.
It's alright, I was just like
yeah.
What's Symmetra's
Now,
ultimate?
You're a logical guy. I know when you play games, you pick a more
He knows how to
harder
work the judge.
You pick a more harder player, so that's cool, Doomfist. But you have to go in. You have to go into battles like cool. If you don't get any backup, then you're done because you have a whole team and you're trying to go in there because he's a close range.
You're a pusher with Doomfist.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh.
He knows terms.
Anyway, so Symmetra's is the one that I told you that where it literally puts this wall across the whole map wherever you want it. Like, it'll go the whole map. It used to be the teleport thing, but they changed her.
Kind of like Talia in League.
Yeah, so literally, like, it goes through all the walls and anything. It's just a huge wall now. Yeah.
So it just kind of like blocks off the team?
Yes.
It's pretty lame. I'm not going to lie.
It's pretty strategic, not going to lie.
Okay, so here's the thing with her is the only time you're having fun with her is if you camp somebody. And you're able to get somebody accidentally walks into a room and gets burned down by your turrets. And then you're just like, yeah, I got to kill, but do you feel good in life?
I do, because it takes
You don't.
It takes strategy.
Think of playing Call of Duty and you're sitting in the corner with a sniper rifle or a big shotgun and you're in the corner and you like shoot somebody when they walk in. Where's your skill at? Where's your accomplishment?
Can I shoot all my turrets
You're
at once?
really good at kneeling
They
down
go
in the
off.
corner.
Okay, your turrets they go off when somebody walks by them. It's a laser turret, so it's a distance. So if you walk into a room, which I do sometimes on certain maps, put them like 3 in a room.
Yeah, I'm thinking the studio, the Hollywood area, you get perfect spot for it. It's irritating.
If you're, exactly. If you know how to use her, you know where to place them. So
you can look them up online because it's cheat sheets. Go ahead.
Okay. So
spreadsheets, all right.
They're like it follows you for a certain amount of distance. So when you like see them, you're like, oh shit, you want to like leave or you're gonna try to keep going, but they do follow you for some distance.
They're pretty small though, so it's easy to miss them.
Yes, and they die easy, but I mean that's just. I mean, you can't have like a automatic turret to go on forever.
Gotcha.
But
she's a camper.
Yeah, but it's like if you know how to use Symmetra, you can go 20+ kills with your turrets, with yourself, anything. So,
but it's a real empty feeling because you didn't do anything yourself, really.
No, mind over matter. Okay.
It's kind of like a Teemo mushroom. Oh, I got a kill.
But that's Symmetra.
Okay, look, we're not talking Teemo because it's my boy.
He's saying that, but this Symmetra could get more. Probably could outkill. This is a defense player and a support. Could outkill Doomfist anytime.
Ooh.
Yep.
I could say that's true. And what you'll do is you'll get
more for the team.
Yeah, but what you'll do is you'll be grabbing like the one guy that wandered off, When in Doomfist, you're the pusher. You're the one making the plays. You're like, yo, I got you,
Cap
boo.
knows I'm a playmaker.
You jump in, you're making the move, while you got your heavy doers in the back taking out the heals, and then you got your tank coming in to protect your... I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's a team fighter. And I don't know about you guys. I like playing games with strategies in the team. I don't like camping and getting the one new...
Yeah, so that's when Symmetra comes in and makes shields for you, so you could do all that stuff.
Wah, wah. That's boring.
Or,
all right, real question.
Or, you know how you deliver the payload, right? I like to put turns on the payload. And they don't even see it until they start pushing it.
Well, if you do that, then it's real easy to find them and then just shoot them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do that, then that's like...
No, I know.
Okay, they're
but if I have
to,
I have to.
Pop.
I have to.
All right, real question.
Yeah.
Who gets more cosplay?
Okay, well, that's...
I've never seen a Doomfist one, but he's fairly new.
I
so I'll give him that
I have
one.
seen, like, a couple Doomfist ones, but... I mean, all the girls get more cosplay.
I didn't say who looks better in the cosplay.
Well, no, they just
Oh,
get
that's
more.
true. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, Symmetra has cooler skins.
Oh.
As of right now.
What kind of skins
Until
you
the
got?
next Halloween. I have the vampire one on her for Halloween. She has the one where she's like an Indian goddess looking one.
Yeah,
and then she has like a doctor one.
The Indian goddess one's tight, too.
What about Doomfist?
He's got this voodoo mask one that
Oh,
just
so
sells
kind of
it.
like Zandalar?
He looks straight Zandalar, dude. He
Yeah.
looks awesome in it. And you're just like pumped whenever and he has like victory poses where he like punches up in the air and when he's got the mask on, you're like, oh yeah, I want to be you. It's cool. It's cool. Terry Crews. He's Terry Crews,
I'm
basically.
getting like a Mad Max vibe. Kind of.
Not at all.
No, not really.
No.
Like when I said Terry Crews, I'm like, imagine Terry Crews, but he had Thanos' fist. And you really got it. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot more to it. He's just awesome.
Nice. Well, that's about our time. For number 2, gonna go with Doomfist.
Doomfist.
Sounds a little more fun to play.
Yep.
Kind of like McCree.
Oh, I don't like that you threw in the McCree there at the end. A little bit of,
Well, in that case, Symmetra can come back
a
on.
little bit of salt, but yeah, that's right. All right.
Yeah, I
last
guess
damage.
church just ain't my thing, I guess.
All right, we got last damage, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We need something good. High level, please.
I didn't love.
Need a carry.
He's rocking the 325. So,
Oh my god.
such a nerd joke.
You want to go first for me?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'm bringing in Junkrat.
Oh,
Okay.
He sounds cool.
He's kind of a mess, but basically he walks around with a hook, or not a hook. I'm sorry, a peg leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like a pirate.
Yes, he does have a pirate skin.
Oh.
He also, so basically what he is, he shoots out a cannon like little balls that explode. Okay, so it's like an AOE damage.
Very piratey.
So he shoots that, but he also throws down a like a mine, like a C4 or whatever, and he can pop it and it explodes. Sometimes what people like to do is like throw it down there, and he actually, if you explode it on him, it jumps you up. Okay. So it can actually move people too.
Yeah.
His other ability is his trap. So I was wrecking ball on this one. Wrecking ball likes to tether on something and spin in circles. I just put the trap in front of his circle, and then it'll stop him. And then so basically it just stops you. It doesn't freeze you. You can still shoot, but it stops you. You can't move for a little bit, and then you can just start hammering the cannonballs at you. His special ability is wait.
You're done, boy. You're done.
Okay.
What do you got for me, Jeff?
All right. Well,
Who's gonna carry us?
I'm gonna bring in somebody who is the face of the franchise.
Oh my god.
She's got the best voiceover work in the whole game. We are talking Tracer. When you first watch Overwatch, the cinematic trailer, there's Winston. He's pretty cool. He's a big ape. You know, there's a couple guys. But then you got Tracer who just, hello, love. She's awesome. She's
all right, well,
You're gonna give him points for that, huh?
So she uses 2 rapid-firing little guns, right?
Yeah.
So they're all about close range. Like, and you just wail on them. And the whole thing with her, like her main mechanic, is that you get in close, launch off all your weapons, you shoot everything you can on those weapons, and then rewind time. I'm doing it again. I'm doing the action.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm miming it all. But anyways, so you get in real quick, unleash on everybody, and then you rewind time for yourself, and you go back to where you were just last standing. So she's a lot of thinking exactly where you're at all times. You have to use a lot of strategy with her. Like, when you see her play it right, and I'm not saying necessarily I played it right, there are moments where I play her right, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was streaming. But yeah, when you watch streamers do it right, she is freaking awesome, because you'll come around a corner, just on whale on a Reaper, come back, go around this other side, go boom, boom, boom. She's just constantly moving. She's super, super fun champ. And she's hard to pin down sometimes. It's irritating fighting against her. So yeah. And she's the face of the franchise. At BlizzCon, they have a statue of her.
I thought that was Winston.
I mean, yeah, I guess Winston, but
Yeah, they're both up there. I'll
the
give
better looking face of the franchise.
that.
All right, what's Junkrat's special?
Okay, Junkrat's special is where he puts a wheel on the ground. It's his backpack, or not his backpack, but he carries this wheel in the back of him. So he lays it down, and it travels for a certain amount of time, but you make it explode or detonate, whatever. So the best thing to do, if you can, like maybe if you're defending, trying to stop a payload from getting to a target, and everybody's pushing it, is what I like to do is have the wheel go from behind because it can climb walls and stuff. Go behind the whole team, and then you just pop it off, and then they all die. So,
okay,
yeah.
What about Tracers?
So
A little less AoE damage, but
So anyways, back to Tracer. Tracer's ultimate works really well with her other spells, and so she has this thing called Blink, where she's able to blink like you would a mage, like blink in 3 times, and then you're able to recall, so you come back, right? That's the whole point. Well, her ultimate is this plasma bomb she sticks on something like a sticky grenade, like in Halo. So she'll blink in real fast, drop the ultimate, and then recall back out, and it blows up on the target, and then does splash damage on everybody around her. So it's a real good moment where you like come in, boop, I'm outie, and then and so that's kind of a nice little 1-2 punch, I think.
In a way, they're pretty similar, except for Junkrat doesn't have to go in. He can just lay that wheel down from anywhere on the map.
Junkrat, I'll give you that. Junkrat's ultimate's easy to use, takes less skill, probably like good for kids to play.
Yeah,
and
kind of like a Doomfist character.
And then if you're talking like esports, winning and it all, actually I can't say that Junkrat's awesome in esports, but Tracer's level skill. I'm just saying.
Who's older?
Junkrat.
Oh, so he's like original?
Oh, no, they're both originals.
No, I thought you meant like age. Yeah, they're both originals. Yeah.
Who's older? Who's wiser in the game? What kind of skins? What kind of skins?
Well, let me tell you, because I just bought this pop. Okay, I bought the Junkrat and the Roadhog. So you know how the pops that came out?
Yeah.
Dr. Junkenstein and Frankenstein's Roadhog one. He has one where he's dressed up as a doctor, but it's basically supposed to be Dr. Frankenstein. He has the gestures, so he looks like a clown. He has a scarecrow one. He has the pirate one. Then he has one where it looks like he's in jail, but it's just stripes. But then he has like marks on his wheel that say how long he's been there, pretty much. His character's like a mentally jacked up person. He's just crazy. So that's why I think he's kind of fun as a character itself and over just playing him as well.
Gotcha. If you were playing Junkrat and you were doing like a 24-hour Junkrat stream.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you gotta get in the Junkrat vibe.
Okay.
What song would you play?
Oh man.
What song best describes it?
Iron Maiden, Trooper.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I went there.
Fair enough.
I want to hear this song now on this end. Ask that same question.
Can you sing us a little tune?
It's on Guitar Hero.
Get out of here. All right, Jeff. What about Tracer's skins? Tell me about her skins.
So she's got a lot of really good skins. A lot of
No, her skins are trash.
Okay.
I'm butting in right now. Her skins are boring as heck.
I will give you that her skins could use she could use more dynamic.
Take my glasses off of that one.
She's a big recolor. All of them have like a lot of recolor skins,
yeah.
But I'm trying to pull up so I can show you the picture of. My favorite was her track and field one because a lot of hers like her movement, and so it kind of just really plays in well. And so she has this track and field one that's like she's in the Olympics.
Look how boring that is.
And you have like the British flag because she has like a British accent the whole time, and she looks sporty. She looks cute in that. I'm just saying, I think it's a more believable skin than some of these other skins. She also has an elf one that's pretty cool, but that's my favorite one right there. It's track and field. And then
what's that other tab up there with the 3?
I see what you did. Yeah, that's funny.
All right. If we had a 1v1 battle, who'd win?
I think Tracer just because you can't catch her if you're playing her right.
I'm talking about 1v1, just like in a circle.
Well, you can't do that because Overwatch maps are really important. I mean, maps are everything really in that game, and so in those worlds, her mobility can really kind of 1v1. I think she can mess a lot of people up. I think she's one of the best ones 1v1.
Gotcha. Squeaks in
no, I'll go for that because Junkrat's more of a like an area damage type ordeal. It's really hard to focus on one person unless you get them in a trap. If you get them in a trap and a stun, then you can just because those cannonballs do damage.
Yeah, you can nuke them.
Yeah, it's hard for a 1-on-1.
Fair enough.
But I would like to show you a skin since
I'll give you this in the skin game. Yeah, Junkrat wins. His Halloween his skin is one of my favorites in the entire game. It's really good. And you could actually, right now, the Halloween event's probably kicking in...
The 9th.
9th?
To the
Okay.
31st, yes.
Okay. So...
Hallows Eve.
What's that?
Hallows Eve.
Oh, yeah. Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah. But it's one of my favorite times to play.
Junkenstein?
That's it right there. Yeah. So
pretty good.
good visuals for the podcast. Can
Can you guys see this?
You're pointing it to the mic. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, Joe?
All right, boys. Good battle. But you know what they say: more skins, more wins. So
Okay.
we're going with Junkrat here, boys.
That's why I'm always winning on Garen. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like, you know, more LEDs, more FPS. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I've never heard that one, but alright.
Never.
Can't
Just
believe
like,
Doomfist got on this list and Tracer did. But okay.
Yeah.
All right.
number 4, boys.
So
Tap feed me.
you want to do tank first?
Yeah, we do tank. You go ahead this time.
All right. I love Diva. I want to bring Diva in on this, but I got Roadhog. All right. Talk about skins. Actually, friend of Junkrat. But so the way he works is he's a disruptor, and so he's able to heal himself. He has and then he's able to. His big mechanic. Think of Thresh from League of Legends. I keep using League of Legends because I know that's what you understand. So he throws out this hook, brings them in, and then he has 2 different kinds of shots. He can shoot short range or long range. And the short range is a wide spread. Long range is like it goes out and then it blows up and does a spread. And then when he brings somebody in, he's able to do the short range and just wreck them. Or his ultimate is he puts a Gatling gun on his chest and he just sits there like, and he just annihilates people and it knocks them back. So you can hook somebody, bring him in, ultimate, wreck and face. I mean, it's just amazing, right? He's a really good pusher. Mm-hmm. And then he doesn't necessarily have a shield like a lot of other tanks do, but he's got a good amount of health. He's able to keep himself up quite well.
Okay, so he heals himself.
He has a knockback. He has a grab.
And a grab.
Yeah, so he's an initiator.
Getting a lot of DK vibes here.
You know what? Yeah, he is a bit of a DK.
No, don't just say that now, just because you know.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
All right. Squeaks.
Bringing in the real face of the Overwatch, not Diva. I'm bringing Diva. Now you know who Diva is,
okay.
obviously.
I thought you were gonna say Winston, because but
oh, well, I'm switching it.
yeah.
So you know who Diva is, whatever. And you talk about Korean teams. Well, here's your Korean girl. Okay, I brought it for you.
She is huge. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Now,
you could buy shirts of just her logo.
Yeah. So she has a shield. So basically, it just absorbs all the damage, anything she takes, and it's kind of cool because it sounds like a video game that's powering up when a bunch of shots are shitting at you. She has missiles, so they just unleashes a bunch of missiles. She also has where she can fly at somebody, and when used correctly, then you could kind of use her ult at the same time. So her ult is just she self-destructs her machine. I've seen times where people will launch up the character up in the air and then pop the ult, and it'll just kind of slowly float down onto the team and then just blow them all up. But yeah, she's the backstory. She's just she plays in a robot fighting tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's basically a gamer in the game.
Basically, yeah, a gamer of the game.
Huh.
So, but yeah,
she's.
I'm going Diva.
I'm not trying to defend your girl.
Yeah.
But she's easily the most cosplayed chick.
Really?
She's easily the most cosplayed
it's
woman.
Easy. I could cosplay as well.
Yeah.
I do cosplay.
Saturday nights.
So what's huge about it?
What's huge about what?
You guys just said she was like so cute. Why is she so popular?
I think it's just playing her. First off, feels good.
Yeah, she's fun.
And the fact that she is kind of a gamer, because she does the robot.
She's like a charming character. Like you could do that with Mercy and whatever. She's just like
She K-pop.
An easy over. Yeah.
Yeah.
She do a lot of this.
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Yes. Well, she doesn't just die when you blow up her, and she's in a machine, so she'll pop out of it too, and then she has a handgun. It's easy to get your machine back if you don't die because she's really small and you can jump around. But every time you hit a person, your meter goes back up, like your ult, and it'll just bring down another mech for you.
So her ult, she jumps into the mech?
No. So how it works is her ult is she'll throw it out there and it'll explode. But if you don't have it, then her ult is what am I thinking of? It brings down the mech if you don't have one. If you're not in one.
So she's in a mech all the time?
Yes. She starts off in it. Yeah. And then if you kill her, whatever, her health
so you gotta
all the way
kill her
down.
Twice?
Yes, basically. Yeah. It's
Something
easy
annoying.
to kill her when she's out of the mech. That's fine, whatever.
Say,
she's really small and she runs around a lot. She's really quick. But it's real easy to gain that mech back because you don't have to kill anyone to get that power up. You just need to make sure your targets hit or your shots hit.
Gotcha. So, all right, Tammy, give me some more Roadhog.
Roadhog to me feels like he changes the way your team approaches fights and stuff like that. And
Any cosplays?
Oh, in cosplays.
Oh my god!
Any cosplay.
I have a favorite girl that dresses up like her. You know.
So there is a Roadhog cosplay.
I have seen one. Actually, when I went to a convention, there was one Roadhog cosplay. It was a big guy who was just kind of playing into it. And but he's
Sounds
not much
hot.
for cosplay.
Okay.
But I'm gonna talk about how he disrupts the game.
Why Roadhog? Is he a pig?
He actually does have a lot of stuff. Like a lot of skins are like pig like. He has a big pig tattoo. And but he's like he wears kind of like almost like a gas mask or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's pretty cool. But yeah, he's just such a game changer. That's why I think he's so important. Is Diva I think is great, but I think Roadhog actually disrupts the other team, and a lot of the game is defending points. And when you have him in there and he's pulling out, if he could grab your healer, then you pull him moly. So comms are important, right? So you grab the guy, you pull him out, you announce him comms, hey, I got one. Everybody turns on him. Then all of a sudden it's a 4v5 fight, and if you grab the healer, it's an easy 4v5 fight. You grab maybe their tank or something like that. You don't really want to grab the tank because they can escape. But I just think that he's more disruptive than Diva is. Oh yeah, but I think he's just more disruptive than
I don't
Diva.
think that's how he looks in game.
No, yeah, that's unique. That's unique.
He has a hard time getting his eyes off of it.
So yeah, I'm just saying I think he's more effective than Diva is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have his shield, so it's kind of two different ways.
He's a meat shield. He's like a druid. You just gotta stand behind him.
And he keeps healing himself, so it's kind of different. I don't know. There's I would say different pushers in a way.
But my thing is so Diva she can destroy a whole team. I mean, she's really good at when she has her ultimate. But I'm thinking that Roadhog is more of a constant problem that you're always having to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he's constantly engaging. He's constantly opening up opportunities for your team. He's constantly changing how the fight's going. He could beat a swing fight more often than Diva can. And tanking wise, he is less effective as a tank, but he's more of an initiator than he is just a walk in and soak stuff kind of guy, or a choke point kind of guy.
Okay.
I think
Two different styles.
Roadhog could do damage only close up. Diva could do it from afar and close up.
Yeah, but her range is very.
If you
weak.
use the missiles, though, I'm gonna put that into the fight. If you use her missiles, but it's real easy to get into close combat too because she just jets over there. Like
that is a good feeling when to do that.
Yeah, she jets over to the team, so it's like if you wanted to get close to the team, it's real easy for him.
Fair enough. What is it?
Guys, stop showing pops. We gotta talk.
All right, number 4. You know what they say. Best tank is blood decay. So we're going with Roadhog.
Wow, what the?
There's a lot of people that are happy with you right now. Way more that are not. All right, we got Roadhog on the list.
I think it was that cosplay you showed me.
Yeah, I messed myself up. I can pull up Diva ones right now, and you got like 1,000 plus
There's
people.
so many. They literally.
Let me see one.
I think it's actually made by Blizzard, but it's like a spandex you just wear. It has it like printed on, and so a ton of people are wearing that when they walk around BlizzCon. So just a lot of people.
I wear that, and I didn't even know it was Tracer.
But yeah, you're just.
I got my spandex.
Like, this just matches with my eyes. I'm just gonna sport this.
I feel fabulous.
Yeah. All right, so let's just get into our last one while you're pulling up the cosplay. There it is. I have seen exactly that cosplay.
It's great.
All right,
something like that is usually what it is.
Okay, I can see a lot of people doing that. Then.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put in for my support, Moira.
Moira.
All right, so this is.
She Russian.
I don't.
Getting a Russian vibe.
Okay, we'll go with that. She actually does have a Russian look. What's really cool about her is, as I got to try her out when she first came out, when she was announced, and she has kind of like a mercy feel to where she's like a really good healer, but she's all about switching up healing to damage. So she has 2 hands, right? One's light, one's dark, and she literally exudes this personality of light and darkness. And so she goes with one hand, she does damage. She does with the other hand. Her secondary attack is healing, while the other one's damage. And then she has really high mobility. She's able to increase her move speed and go invulnerable. So you're able to see where the problem is. Like if you have a team fight and you're surrounded in like a little neighborhood or whatever, she's able to bounce around from one side of the street to the other without taking any damage to focus the heals or damage where she needs to be. She's able to switch off really well, and then she has like long range beams, and she has the ability to break through barriers with her ultimate and stuff like that. So she's just she feels good to play because she feels like, oh, I'm just healing, so I don't have anybody with me, so I'm not able to do much. A lot of healers kind of feel like that, and she actually has the ability to dish it and receive it, and she's just really cool.
Okay. So who's going to bring to the table? Who's going to heal?
My support is Mercy. Now, I get it. That's cool to have like a character that can do a little bit of both because Moira, am I saying that right? Moira does do damage. But when you have that on your team, I feel it drives me crazy because I want someone that can focus only on heals. And then when I play Mercy...
That's a bad Moira that doesn't...
Mercy
doesn't do things right.
Is... When I play Mercy sometimes, if you focus on heal, is a crazy game changer because your players just never die, and that's your one job. So yeah, you might not get a lot of kills. Her attack is she can switch to a handgun, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. It's not a big deal. But man, if you could keep the team alive, and it's you won't lose, and that's why I'm going Mercy because I play a lot of Zenyatta.
Buffs damage too.
What?
Mercy, she buffs the people's damage too, right?
Oh yes. Yeah. That's why I play a lot of Zenyatta, but when I play Mercy, it's just a whole different. Like if you just focus on heals, you won't die. But yeah, Frank's right. She can switch to buffing damage. So if you hold like the right trigger, it's a healing, constant healing, and then if you hold the left trigger, like I like to put it on Winston sometimes when I see him, it buffs the damage that he puts out.
Yeah, if you know somebody's busting their ultimate, then you throw it on them.
For sure.
Yes. It's just a good move.
Sounds cool. I like it. I love it.
It goes good on Soldier. Like if you buff him when he's doing
especially doing his ult,
yeah, because he basically locks on everybody.
Yeah,
and it's really clean. And so he just wrecks face.
Does she have shields? Does she hands out?
She has a resurrection spell.
Oh, yeah.
Her ult is flying around. You can just fly anywhere on the map. Cool. And the other, what was it? Oh man, I'm blanking out.
I don't think she has a shield. I think that's the whole point is that she's healing off the damage you're taking.
Yeah.
So it kind of in there again. Overwatch to me, I feel is like one of the more balanced games. That Blizzard's that way. They really like to focus on it. Yeah. And that's the whole point is you could be shielding somebody or you could be healing somebody. It's not both.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So.
All right, important question. For you, Squeaks. Does she show mercy?
Does what?
Does she show mercy?
Does she show mercy?
She's very...
That's such a dumb question.
It is, Ryan. She doesn't...
Why you guys always hate on me?
She does not show... Well, she's a medic in real life, too.
Yeah.
Not in real life, but
in
her
the
story.
Yeah.
So... But when she's fighting, no. Okay? She only cares about healing her team. And then what's the best part is, like, you could do... just like assist with everybody.
Too much miming this episode.
Just like do whatever your job is on the thing, and she'll just give you a soft, gentle smile at the end.
Can you give me this?
She is like the.
You're not somebody.
she.
That's what the shirt should have been right there.
She is.
Mercy.
Yeah, she is a soft-spoken character. Actually, now when you're actually thinking about it,
she is pure healing. Yeah. She is holy paladin. Well, she's holy priest. Well, I'm dis priest. I mean, it's really.
I was actually just about to say what's your healer like in WoW?
Dis priest. It really is.
Dis priest, okay.
Yeah, because you go both. Like I level as dis priest. I don't level as shadow. I don't care for shadow. But so she really is the dis priest. And what you were saying before was a good argument, saying that you want your healer to focus on you, and being Mercy, you have no other options. You're only going to get focused. But with Moira, a good healer with good communication will focus you if that's what's going to win the game. She'll switch to damage when she sees there's a moment where you guys are overtaking them and she needs to finish it off, or if it's you just need to kind of finish that guy who's almost escaping. She switches to damage. Her damage isn't necessarily something you have to do. It's just a really nice toolkit that you're able to go back and forth really well. Her healing may not be as strong as the healers either.
Yeah, but Mercy does have I would say the strongest healing.
I think so, yeah. Just raw, flat healing because it's basically all she does. She is the most support of supports. But I think...
So that one's the case right there. We're doing this.
Well, I know. I just said that. I was like,
there it is.
But in team comp fights, you're kind of going 4v5 and a lot of times just because it's like, well, we don't necessarily need healer now. We need to just push them off. And she can't really push. She's just making sure that you guys are alive. But if you're overtaking them, you don't necessarily need to worry about that.
So I spam healings on Mercy. Now, if you're talking about like 4 versus 5, that's fine. But if you can't never knock down the 4, then what's the point? It'll just be like 5 versus a team that never dies.
Well, and I don't want to argue against myself.
You're doing that. Any last things, boys?
She has cool skins.
Moira.
Oh, skins, yeah. Alright,
Moira
some
just
skins,
looks
man.
awesome. Moira's skins or whatever.
She's got a new one coming out for Doomfist, and Moira has new Halloween ones that are actually pretty badass.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So she's got this new Halloween one that is pretty badass. I'm just
Sold.
saying.
All right, boys. I like my heels, especially being a blood decay. You know, can't help myself. Don't need you guys.
God.
But I like full supports, so I'm gonna go with Mercy here.
There you go. There you go. I think there's a lot of people that would be pretty ticked off if Mercy was not on this list.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't get Tracer on here.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah, Tracer's the one we're gonna
There's
have
gonna
a
be a
problem.
lot of people that are listening to us anymore.
Yeah.
If it makes you guys feel better, I'm still not gonna play this
And
game.
who did Roadhog beat? Oh, Roadhog beat Diva. Nobody's gonna like this list.
You showed me that.
We have a trash judge.
you showed me that cosplay too late.
That's a problem.
I showed you that Diva one.
We should just do this. One should just be a Twitch stream.
Yeah,
so
too
we'll
late,
show
right? Yeah, the
pictures
guy
that
one. You
time.
showed me
Yeah,
after I
oh,
picked. Yeah, you
that's the
showed
one
me
you're
too
talking
late.
about.
Otherwise, it would have been bad. All right, so we ready for our top 5?
Yeah. Name out.
All right, numero uno, McCree.
For damage.
Yeah.
One of the damage slots.
Number 2, Doomfist.
Yeah.
Damage.
Thanos.
Terry Crews.
Number 3, Junkrat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Number 4, Roadhog.
Yes,
Top thing.
Yes.
And number 5, Mercy.
That's sport.
Top support.
Which is legit.
She.
I think.
If you're going,
I think that was a hard
so
fight
that's
for you.
so that's my thing. I didn't want to bring up, but I was like, how I was like, oh yeah, but if it's a 4v5 and then like you're overtaking him, you don't need her to heal. It's because she's damaging. She's buffing everybody's damage.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ah, damn,
I was keeping
Yeah,
that.
so she makes up for her
I forgot
damage
to go back
missing
to that,
because
yeah.
she's giving.
I was
her damage.
remembering when you're like doesn't need a heal. I was like, well, she has the damage buff. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help.
Yeah, it
her.
was already in my
forgot
head.
to go back to
It was
that.
already in my
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
That's
To me, that I find myself using that more than heal a lot of times, just when we're progressing, like when we're pushing.
Yes.
Because it's like I'll spot heal somebody, then I'm going back to the damage
Yeah.
buffing.
And I brought up the Bastion thing because that's what I love doing is when you talk about Bastion, he was just spraying. You're just spraying people.
Yeah.
I just love buffing him, and you just sit there while he just
Yeah,
goes
that's a
down.
huge combo.
Oh yeah.
That's what's great about Overwatch is the combos.
Yeah.
There's so many times where a Reinhardt, backed up with a May or whatever is
Mm-hmm.
just like insane. Just,
Yeah, and
it's
that's
cool.
what I brought up when you're support. I feel like a lot of the supports that want to play damage forget that that's their job. I was playing earlier a Zenyatta that was way in the back that wanted to hide and try to put those poisonous orbs on you or whatever.
Yeah.
The orbs that you would take more damage. It's like, bro, your job's to heal. Make sure your team's alive. And he's
Yeah.
way out by himself doing stuff. And it's like when people don't get into those support, I feel they forget like what's your job.
You
So-
picked a role, and then your
Yes.
role needs to be primary, and then
Yes.
what your toolkit is that just helps out.
Yes, exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
like you're going to be on Soldier 76 and healing everybody. That's not your job.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a nice perk you have
Yeah.
that you could heal.
Yeah.
So he's really cool too. I love his ultimate. When his ultimate goes off, and I'm
it's
like,
easy.
let me line this bad boy up. Hold
Yeah,
on, guys, scoot out the way.
Exactly. Especially if you talk about combos. I know I'm getting into this. Zarya, the big Russian chick with the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, she's awesome.
Man, when
yeah.
she brings them all together, her ult, and then you just do Soldier 76 and that, because they're all right there.
Yeah.
All you do is just shoot, and then they're
Yeah.
all stuck together. Oh, man.
So Soldier's ultimate is he auto locks on like all the targets.
Yeah.
Can you have
So you
that
just watch.
cooking pop?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I wish we would have got that now.
He has a good pop. Yeah.
Should have told me I saw
Because
so
it
many
did.
times.
I know. I'm buying Overwatch ones now.
Yeah.
I bought the Roadhog, Junkrat, and then I bought that Reinhardt one I just showed you.
At
Hopefully
Walmart,
that
I was
comes.
going to tell you about this because you clicked the horror ones, right?
Yes.
They have at Walmart now. You probably already have them.
Oh, the movie.
The
with
movies, yeah. When you buy the movie,
I
like
know.
in or whatever, it comes with the miniature
That's
pop.
perfect, because I need some of those movies still, and they're on Blu-ray.
I wish it. And I wish it was a big pop. Of course, I paid more if it was
yeah.
big pop,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I just liked. I was like, man, Pop is making all the money in the world.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm giving it to him. I'm fine.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
take it. You know?
Funko, take my money.
Yeah,
It's
still doing a really good
deal
job.
for you. My wife gets mad at me. I don't care.
Well, yeah, you have a room that's surrounded with pops.
Yeah, I'm starting to think about selling some of them, but damn, I don't know.
Hey, what you gonna sell?
we'll talk.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I told you when you're ready to get rid of the
I want top dollar for those ones.
I know you do.
Haunted Mansion ones?
Haunted Mansion one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, those are good. Those are good.
Did
I'll
you get?
take-
Did you end up getting one?
No.
No, yeah.
No.
I had somebody there like that next day, like, that Sunday.
Yeah, I was sold out
And,
that day.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah.
They were sold out Saturday. Yeah.
Crazy.
I
right.
need more Disney exclusives because I have the collector one, but
Yeah.
it pissed me off because I went in there to get it and I was already kind of late when I had seen it before when I was there. Like, I've been there a few times and I've seen them like, I'll get it next. So I bought a backpack to get that pop and not have to worry about it, so I don't have to carry it around the whole time. And then I go to Space Mountain next and I'm like, oh god, carefully shoved the backpack between my legs and it got a little bit dented. I was like, no, what a waste.
I got one of the Disney Park exclusives and just bought a locker for that.
I should
don't
have
care.
done that.
I didn't want to dent it up. I'm paying for this.
Because I walked right past it because I bought it at California Adventures and then went over to Space Mountain because I tried to go Space Mountain as much as I can while
when I was there for the
All right, we got to cut this podcast though before.
Oh, yeah.
We're still on.
Yeah. Hey, people want the banter, man. That's what's all about. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for joining us. We have the new shirt up. It's the new Squeaks shirt. We're going to get shirts for everybody. And we'll talk to you all later.
Love you guys.
Thanks for listening to The Top 5. You can find us all over social media. We're on Facebook at The Top 5 Podcast, on Twitter at The Top 5 Cast. We've got a website, thetop5podcast.com. We've got Patreon and Redbubble. We'll have those in the description. If you have any suggestions, hit us up on one of the social medias. Please give us a good rating on iTunes. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you later.